Well, hello. This is a N14 Mini Cooper engine, probably out of between 2007 and 2009 Mini Cooper. I bought it for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, which is one heck of a steal. But I really don't have any intention to put it in any car or anything like that, and actually I have no idea the condition of the engine. It was sold. The guy that I bought it from told me he didn't remember why he took it out. He was just in his mezzanine up in his shop, and he wanted to get rid of it, so he took just listed it for $50, and here I came along and snagged it up. So I'm gonna do a teardown. I really like Eric's videos. I do cars, and I'm gonna post this as a video response to his other N14 Teardown. I think he's got a couple on there. I'll respond to his video with this teardown, and I thought this would be a pretty cool video to tear down and share the world on YouTube. What else was this one? Easy peasy. Check out that awkward looking thing. I don't know if the nut is formed in there. It looks like, yeah, it totally is. You can see it's threaded before and after the nut. Wild. But that's expensive. Okay, I think that's all the components off of the motor. Start diving into the top end of the motor. Yep. Cool. That's it for now. Alright, so yeah, it's just an N14. It's got it's missing components. This is how I got it, so it doesn't have an exhaust manifold, no turbo. AC compressors on there, which is kind of silly. Wiring harness, it's cut in a few spots, but partially complete. Oil filter housing. It's got the intake manifold on this side here. Vacuum box and the timing chain. I guess the first thing first, we can go ahead and just take the valve cover off here because it's already off. Broken hose back there. I believe that's just sitting on there. Yeah, it was. That's what I thought. So, doesn't look too bad. It's been out of the water, out of the rain. This, like I said, was stored indoors. Everything looks to be okay. It's not too, no sludge, right? Just a little bit of discoloring, which is no big deal. Timing cassette actually looks pretty dang good. It actually looks pretty new. I have no idea if it's stretched or not. Yeah, it's kind of against the other thing right now, the parts washer, but I think that's it. Start tearing it down little by little. Start taking the wiring harness and all the external components off. Okay. Oh, that one was easy. That came right the heck off. Just put it down the ground. This one still has something connected here. Oh, I know what that is. It's actually, everything's already disconnected because this has this little plastic piece that goes around there. You do 2 times to take that off. Alright. Rest is removed. Something fun might be to take the spark plugs out. That's usually Eric's first step, so I'm gonna backtrack and take the spark plugs out. For you, those of you that don't know, BMW has a special socket. It's a 12-point socket that's thin wall, 14mm 12-point for their spark plugs. Oh, these are loose. Take a look at them. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary. They're Bosch plugs, which is okay. Bosch is OEM, NGK is okay too. Let's see if I get the focus. I don't notice anything abnormal. To me. I've looked at them already. I didn't see anything. It's hard to get a camera image on these. They all look okay. So I expect the engine to be okay. Actually, it does turn over, but let's do that next. Alrighty, so oh, it's already moving. We can prove that, right? What the fuck's going on? Oh, that's not the clicker. Kind of interesting. There's let me wheel this thing over. Watch the chain. And again, there's no compression. I have the spark plugs out. There we go. AC pump off, 13s. That one's in a little bit. Oh, is that the? Yeah, that is the right one. Should let them off. Alright, anyone want to use the AC spins? I don't know how long it's been open. Just break it off right now. Actually, yeah, I need to take this off anyways because we're splitting the block in half later. Let me grab a pry bar. Sweet. I don't know what this goes to. I just found it lying there. Going in the garbage. I don't have much space in the garage. This is toast. This is the saucepan gaskets. Take that off with some weights. So yeah, these are famous BMW gaskets that are rock hard after almost no miles. These always get replaced. I'd say you get a good 3 years out of these before you got to replace them. But yeah, this is a good unit, so I'll hold on to this one. Okay. And these studs. It's an E7. Feed for the turbo. $17mm. So we'll take this off. It's an 8mm. Oh, I'm glad I took this out. You guys might remember this from Eric's videos, but you need to take the dipstick out in order to take the cam guide out, because the dipstick goes inside the guide. You can't make this stuff up. So I'll keep this. This dipstick's broken. The cap's broken off, so I'm just gonna throw this away. These are just bolts for the tensioner. I guess we'll take a few things off the front here. We'll take this off, and then we'll take this off, and then this off. So first things first, take this bracket off here. This was actually in good shape. I'll keep the pulley, not the water pump. Oh, that comes right off. Pump off too while we're at it. So one thing about BMW, you gotta love it, or Mini Cooper, this thing's made out of plastic. Plastic, unbelievable. See, I don't see any Mini logo on there. They won't even brand their own parts. That or this is an aftermarket part. I don't see any manufacturer logo on here. Plastic, unbelievable. The shaft is metal. This is plastic, the shaft is metal. Unbelievable. Put this in a very safe spot. Off next. How's this for a hammer? It's also in good shape. So I've seen these things tear. This thing's just, it's got a little bulge right there. Actually, I might just be manufacturing. This thing's in good shape. Okie doke. Now that's it for the front and the back. Alright, we'll take a few more things off. Get the vacuum pump and then those bolts off for the thermostat. Pump looks good. What's next? Is that it? Take this bracket off and then this sensor. This here is a T40. And that one is a 22. Water pressure sensor. Okie doke. I think that's it for this side too. Yep. That's your fuel high pressure fuel pump. This is a cable for a hood that doesn't belong here. And now, I suppose we're on a roll. We might as well just do the front. Okay. This off. Oh, it's loose. Loosey goose. 513. Port. Duke. Start off. Oh, hold it on to something on there. Maybe 10. Vacuum. Some of this is your vacuum solenoid. So this hooks up to your vacuum pump that we just took off, and this is your intake manifold, not special there, and then that's your vacuum reservoir. So this all kind of works together. These all cool. Next 13. Knock sensor. It's probably also 13. Over here. There we go. Actually holds on your passenger CV shaft.